So one of the things that always intrigued me about Jaco was his melodic style. When I first heard him, I was blown away. And I'm going to be referencing one of the songs that he created, Portrait of Tracy. I know that's a very tough song because of the harmonics, but I'm going to show you a different way to approach that. So as you guys can see in the title, playing Portrait of Tracy with one chord, but let me be a little clear about that. I'm going to be playing the first part or the first phrase or first few chords of Portrait of Tracy. So I'm going to show you a different way to approach that. Have you ever tried to actually learn the harmonic part of that song? I still mess up playing it, but it's crazy tough in the beginning. So the foundation of the chord is actually a 9 chord. So let's figure out what notes we have in the first chord. So we have a C, then we have a D with the harmonic, and then we have another harmonic here, which is a B. Okay, so it's like a 7 and a 9. So we have C, 9, and the 7th degree. All right, so we can play those as 9 chords. Okay, so what you can do is you can play them two separate ways. So the first 4 chords are exactly the same. So the first chord I can play as a 9 chord, as an open chord. We talked about that before, the open 9 chord with the 1, 5, and the 9. Or you can leave the 9 out, and you have a nice melody on the top of that. So when I went to play this, I tried to figure it out, and I'm thinking of the melody. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 ba, da, da, right? Da, da, with that E flat. Da, da. All right, so I'm thinking about the melody. So I always like to create my voicings or my chords around the melody. So I'm thinking, okay, if he's doing ba, da, 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 ba. So that's the 7th degree of that first chord. So my C is my bass. So I was like, let me just use a normal C major 7 chord with the C, the E, and the B. So I got the 1, the 3, and the 7. So, and then it goes to G. So I'm playing the same exact chord. So I'm like, okay. And then for the E, or the E flat, I kind of made up that melody, that harmonic that he plays there. I use that as a 7. So my whole line is, okay, so you hear that G bass note. So what I chose to play there was an E major 7 chord. So I was like, let's just stick with the same exact chord. So we have, I was like, that sounds amazing. I'm still playing one chord, but I'm still playing an entire phrase of a song. Go back to the first chord. So those first 4 chords, well, first 3 chords, there's only 3 different chords or different notes that you play, or the bass notes. But you have C, G, E. So you're spelling out a triad using the major 7 chords. Get it? So all I did was add the melody on top of that. Just a little bit more intricate. All right, so what I did was play B, A, G. So I have to bar these 2 notes together when I'm playing the 3rd and the 6th note of the major scale, the C major scale. So I'm playing that A here. So the major 7, lift off from the B to expose the A, right? And then the G is right there. I lift up and play that with my 4th finger. This takes some practice, but it's the same exact fingering. Same exact fingering when you go down to the G. And then you have to worry about it after that. So all together. Switch it up. Like I said before, you can use just 9 chords. Let me use the open 9 chord, the 1, 5, and the 9. You know, it doesn't sound as melodic. You don't have that melody in there, but the chords just still sound nice. So you can experiment with this progression, if you will, and try to figure out different chord voicings that you can use. I'm playing the major 7 chord, leaving out the 5, playing the 1, 3, and the 7 for each pass. So for C major 7, G major 7, E major 7, and then back to C major 7. 7. All right, the tricky part is, So I'm plucking, if you guys are interested, I'm plucking with my thumb, index, middle, right? For those 3 notes. And I'm kind of slurring up to the melody line, from the A to the B. But you have to hold down that A first, bar that A down. Same movement. Makes it a little bit more melodic. It gives it a little bit more flavor. Have fun with it. Portrait of Tracy in 1 chord. We're not going to go through the whole entire song. I just thought that was really cool to be able to play that first part with chords, not harmonics. We'll go over the harmonics another day. I don't want to spend too much time on that because that's going to take a while to be able to explain the whole entire song. But it's an awesome, great melodic song to learn by the awesome, great. I said awesome and great twice in a row, but I don't care because Jaco is that great. But it's an awesome song. Again, go check it out. Portrait of Tracy. Jaco's the man. Have fun, guys.